Got a good video here today from Frederick, Maryland. This footage came from, again, the stash of the Leathermans. They have an abundance of old home movies of pulling stuff. And this was 72, 73, I'm guessing 73, not sure. From up at Frederick, Maryland Fairgrounds. So enjoy. Yeah, this is up at Frederick at the racetrack. This is where they have the fairgrounds and everything. I guess one of the prices pulling their 4320 up onto the scales back there. Don't know. It looked like he just had a bunch of stone piled on each side of the scales or something. I don't know what that is. But there's the crew. A bunch of spectators, probably some of the pullers, sitting on the platform back there. Oh, this is old Heartbreaker sled, and they had that issue many times with the box falling off the front. On that sled, they didn't have a automatic clutch for when the box got to the front to stop it, and they didn't have a big stop on the front. So they said this would, the guy running the sled, who was usually stand on the back, would have to pull a lever just at the right time, and a lot of times he missed it. But I guess this was the 5,000 pound modified class. You got a little Farmall M up there with a V8 in it, and he still evidently got up enough speed that he got the box off the front of the sled. And it would take about an hour to put the thing back on. One of the prices, 4320s. I guess this is like the 9,000 pound class. He's still got the rotary pump on there, but he's got all the fuel he can get out of it. This 856 is Eddie Horman's brother, Rich Horman. Eddie Horman had K's Delight 1466. This, I think this might be Robert Beal, but I'm not sure. He had a hydro tractor that he would pull, so I'm not sure that's him, but it looks like it could be him. Here comes Donnie Thomas on Deer Power 1. He running just a one turbo there. And I can't tell which side of the tractor he's got the injection pump on. He used to run it on the left-hand side for a little while. Okay, this is the price is 4320. It has the big P pump on it. He would run pretty good. This is, I don't know if it's a 7 Super or what. Not sure who this is, but on the sled pan is the Barnsley's H. I guess Paul Barnsley would pull that a lot. Farmall H. Like I say, the sled came from Berryville, Virginia. This pull is about 1973, something like that. Okay, here comes the 4320 of the prices. It has the rotary pump on it. Guess he's running about 6th gear. And I don't know if that'd be the 9,000 pound class. I don't think he can get into 7. Set up like he is. Yeah, it must be the 9, because here comes Donnie with his 4020 with weights on it. On Deer Power 1. Yeah, he's got a heck of a lot of weights on that. I guess it's the same class. I don't know. This is the price is 4320 with a little bit bigger turbo and a P pump on it. He pulled it before. He did not have a roll bar on it, so maybe he had to take the roll bar off to get into 7. I just noticed that the roll bar is on it now. You can see the guys running along the sled, trying to tell the guy running it when to pull the lever to disengage it. And I'm guessing that Donnie and Mr. Price here had made full pulls, and this is the pull off, but they don't film Donnie's pull. Doesn't look like. He got to jump in there a little bit. A little bit dusty that day. They didn't do much to the tracks back then to prepare them. You had dirt and you went out and pulled on it. This was a racetrack for horses. I guess they were handing out trophies. All right, this 4320 here is Joe Bell's 4320. Joe Bell, I guess after this, he built a 4010 without a bunch of parts to pull in the 5,000 pound superstock class in 5 and 7. Looked like there wasn't enough trash cans around that day. People throwing stuff on the ground. I'm sure some of you guys who lived through this will recognize some of the people, maybe even. If anybody recognizes any of the tractors and knows who they are that I haven't mentioned, feel free to do so in the comments. And to jumping back and forth a little bit. Now you can see the box on the sled is a little bit out of kilter. So it didn't come all the way off, but they had to reset it back up on the rails. Again, I'm not sure who this is on this IH. The guy usually didn't even ride the sled. He would walk next to it, or in this case, run next to it. It seems like. Yeah, he's trying to catch up. So he can pull the clutch lever and put the box out of gear. Here comes Donnie on Deer Power 1 again. Flying on up there. Again, I think this is the same pull, but they're a different camera. They had two different cameras. So it's the same, some of the same classes, but I saw the guy walking next to the sled with his hand on the lever to take the thing out of gear. Can't believe they wouldn't just ride the thing. But anyway. There's Price again on one of those 4320s. This is a run where he was hopping so much. Look for familiar faces down there. Some of you guys might recognize somebody. Looks like Joe Bell pulling again. That's Kay's Delight sitting there, and there behind him. That 5020 might be Donnie Thomas's 5020. Not sure. They're weighted up for the, I don't know if they're pulling a 15,000 pound class or not. Not the John Deere 2-cylinder, but yeah, I'm not sure the make of that old antique tractor there. Maybe it was a big old Alice Johnson. Hey, this was, I think, that was the Glad Hills G. I'm pretty sure. Don't know who was running it. I'm not up on my antique tractors there. They could be a big old Alice, because they used to make them that color. I should look up in my book before I take a guess, but I'm not real sure. Looks like he pulled really well though. Yep, there you go. He caught him almost in the act. That would happen once or twice at every pull. Take him about an hour to set it back up on there and do a little welding. I can't imagine. A sled like that, I can't imagine hooking a tractor that would go over 5 miles an hour to it, but they would hook those turbo tractors up to them and go flying up the track. Not sure who that is. This is a Dorsey's. Well, no, not that one, the one before. They're coming up too fast. Old John Deere D. I think it's a Tom Fraley. That's the best guess. Charlie Hawkins. Going over the scales again. I pulled at Frederick quite a few times. We always pulled down the hill, not up the hill. In other words, we pulled from right to left. Excuse me. Yeah, not left to right like they're doing. Yeah. Anyway, that's about the end of it right there. Hope you enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you recognize anybody, even if you don't. Thank you. See ya. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to leave a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Catch you later. See you.